Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin and welcome back to another Fortnite video. In tonight's video, I'm going to be ranking the top 10 weapons in this game, all of the best ones, because there's just been so many meta changes and so many new weapons added since my last listing, and people always ask me, would I take this gun over that gun, or where would I place guns? So basically this is the top 10 weapons list of weapons that you want to find when you're in game. Should be pretty fun, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. If you guys could drop a like on this thing, let's go for 805 likes, that'd be amazing. Smash that like button, I appreciate all of your guys' support lately. And leading up into Season 6, it's just been absolutely amazing. I know we still have a bit of time left on Season 5, but with this cube and everything, the the theories and everything are flowing rampant. So if you guys could drop a like, that'd be awesome. Subscribe if you guys are new, and let's talk about it. Now, before we get into this top 10, I'm going to go order from 10 down to 1. So, like that. We're going to basically put the honorable mentions right here. And my honorable mentions are going to be the blue pump and the blue tack, which are both very, very good shotguns in this game. Of course, the meta isn't shotgun dominant, but shotguns are still a very core important thing about the meta. And for blue pump and the blue tack, I want to put them as honorable mentions because a lot of people prefer different ones. For me, I'm rocking with the blue pump right now, but I used to be rocking with the blue tack. So I feel people on both sides of the fence. It's all personal preference. Stick with what you're comfortable with those ones, and those are honorable mentions. Now, let's get into the top 10 and let's talk about it. So we'll start off with number 10 and we'll work our way down to number 1, which would be the best gun or weapon in the game, in my opinion, as of right now. Now, basically what we're going to do is we're going to take the guns. So say, for example, we take something like a shotgun, like a heavy shotgun. We're going to go towards the biggest variant of it, which would be the gold one. So we're basically rating off the best variant of each guns. I'm not going to go through and rate the green shotguns, and it's just the best variant of that specific gun. Let's get started. Coming in at number 10 is the blue AR. Now, why the blue AR is number 10? Because this is something that I am still excited to get in the game, especially if you have like a common AR. The difference in bloom between the gray and the blue is so drastic, it's insane, and the blue is something that I'm always happy to get in game because I know my long range game will be on point. Sure, a scar is nice to have, but having that blue AR makes you comfortable in that long range game, and that's why it's coming in at number 10 on my list as of right now. Coming in at number 9 is going to be the blue submachine gun. Now, the blue submachine gun, everyone knows it. It's the unsilenced SMG, much like I have in my inventory right now, but the blue variant of that. The reason why this is coming in at number 9 is because in this meta, you do need some sort of a weapon to spray people down in that third slot. And honestly, the unsilenced SMG, while it's not a P90 or it's not a drum gun, it can still get the job done, and I really think that the difference between the unsilenced and the silenced version is just so drastic that the blue unsilenced is such a strong gun. It has an insane fire rate. Your biggest problem with that one is that you only have 30 rounds in it, so you can run out of ammo very quick, but that blue SMG is something that if you hit them for good damage with a shotgun, you will have absolutely no problems finishing off the kill simply by using that blue SMG, and that's why it's number 9 on my top 10 weapons rank right now. Coming in at number 8, what we have is going to be the gold heavy sniper. Now, I'm not the biggest sniper, but I knew I had to put a sniper on this list, and it's got to be the gold heavy, man. I got a list here of all of basically the gold heavy sniper is the one that looks like the Barrett 50 cal, the new sniper in the game, and I'm got to put that coming in next at my next slot for the reason that the damage that this thing does, it does 150 damage to the body, 157 with the gold one. So we're going off the gold. So you can one shot to the body on anyone that has 150 health, and to the head it does 392.5. So it basically, people can only have 200 health. So if you hit someone in the head, it's an instant kill. If you hit them in the body, it could still be an instant kill. And even if you hit them in the body to weaken them, 157 is some huge weakening damage. You can easily push and finish that off. So for snipers, sure, the heavy sniper is slower, but the fact that it can take down walls instantly can combine with your teammates for some nice RPG action, or maybe you shoot down the wall, RPG comes in. And just for someone that's accurate with the sniper, to be able to one-shot people and not get those hit markers is such a big deal. And that's why I'm putting the gold heavy sniper next on my list here. Now, coming in at the number 7 slot, we're going to have the gold P90. The gold P90 is a gun that is amazing. It was at one point the best gun in the game. It did get nerfed quite a bit. It now only has 40 bullets instead of 50, as well as a bunch of damage at range nerfs and stuff like that. P90 kind of sucks at range. You're going to hit for literally like 6 or 8 damage, but at close range, that thing is going to be a monster because of its fast fire rate, its decent reload time, great hip fire, and 40 bullets, which is better than 30 with the blue SMG, so that's why I'm putting the P90 here at number 7, I believe, on my list. It's a great weapon to have as a finishing weapon, and that's why it's coming in number 7, because that's what the meta favors as of right now. Next on my list is going to be number 6. Now, number 6 might surprise you guys. It's a weapon that I've been liking a lot more recently, and that's the gold double barrel. Now, the gold double barrel is coming in at number 6. Kind of surprised I'm putting the double barrel above the P90, but the fact that this double barrel is, just looking at the stats of this thing, if you are next to them and if you know how to play this weapon, it does 150 to the body, and that's not a headshot. That's just a straight up shot. So you're basically going to two-shot pretty much anyone with any sort of health if you are up close. Now, of course, its multiplier is really weak, so you're only going to do 187.5 to the head, so like 188, I think it rounds up to. So that's kind of bad, you know. I mean, it's not bad headshot damage, but it's just that the multiplier isn't that big of a deal, which is kind of nice because, like I say, my number one tip with shotguns is always aim for the head. With the double barrel, you don't have to really aim for the head. Just focus on get in there, get that body shot as close as you can, and hit them with the most amount of pellets. This is a great shotgun for people that don't have the best aim, maybe, with shotguns, but if you can get close to enemies, you can do damage there, and you can destroy them basically just by getting up close. So that's one thing I would talk about with that shotgun right there, and that's why it's coming in on my list. Next on my list, coming in at number 5, is going to be the gold RPG. Now, the RPG is still awesome. It comes in at number 5 on my list. Of course, you can only hold 13 rockets, 12 in your inventory, 1 in the actual RPG, but I still think it's a really lit and awesome gun, and the gold RPG is one that you're always excited to have splodes. You know, if you're playing a squad or duo, you usually want one person with splodes at least, and if you're playing a solo going into that late game, there's nothing more comforting than having something like a gold RPG or some sort of splode, so you know that if you run into a good builder, the RPG can just destroy their build so quickly, and that's why that comes in at number 5 on my list. Coming in at number 4 is actually going to be the gold grenade launcher. Now, this is an interesting one. This is another one like tack or pump. It comes down to personal preference. Right now, and I've been back and forth, but right now I'm preferring the grenade launcher over the RPG, and here's why. Now, the RPG is great at destroying people's builds. You hit a wall with that, it takes down their whole structure, it really can frustrate enemies. The RPG is also great if you're up above enemies, but the thing with the grenade launcher is not only can you hold more bullets because you have 12 in your inventory, and then with the RPG you can only hold 1 in the RPG. With the grenade launcher you can hold 6 in the grenade launcher, so you have 18 total maxed out on the grenade launcher. But the fact that that shoots so fast, and if you're good at bouncing those Kobe grenades around, you can get a lot of kills and destroy builds just as quickly, and especially if you're in squads or something like that, just firing those, you're pretty much guaranteed to get at least some damage, if not a knock, which gives you a huge advantage to taking down the rest of the squad once you get that first knock, of course, and that's why I'll put that at the number 4 slot on my list. Now, number 4, that means there's still 3 weapons that I am more excited to get, and that is because, you know, the gold grenade launcher is great, but not always do you have a slot available like you do for your first 3 ones, the AR, the shotgun, and the finishing weapon, and those are my top 3, would be my top 3 first inventory slots. Now, number 3, the gold heavy. The gold heavy, I continuously say it is my favorite gun in the game. And I do think it still is one of my favorite guns of the game. I'm not sure if it's my exact favorite, but the gold heavy shotgun is amazing. It shoots way faster than the pump, has great range on it, and basically has more bullets in each. It has 7 before you have to reload, a faster time to reset, and just super high damage with that 250% multiplier. The fact you can hit people in the head for, what is it, 193 damage or whatever, 192 damage is absolutely insane, and the heavy shotgun is coming in at that number 3 slot for me as of right now. Next, we have the top 2 ones, which number 2 and number 1, I'm pretty sure you guys know what one of these are, but the other one might surprise you. Coming in at number 2, the blue drum gun. Yep, I said it, guys. The drum gun is the go-to weapon for finishing people off right now, if you can. The fact that it's just an absolute monster of a weapon. 50 bullets in it, uses medium ammo, hits for like, how much damage does it hit for? I think 27 damage. Hold on, I can check right here. Yeah, 27 to the body, 54 to the head, with 50 bullets in it and a fast fire rate. The thing is an absolute beast, dude. And having that blue drum gun is, sometimes people play without even an AR if you have that blue drum gun, because it's absolutely legendary at anywhere from medium to close range. That's number 2 on my list. And coming in for number 1 on my list of the weapon I'd most like to have, because of the recent meta changes and the fact that SMGs and drum guns aren't that good at long range, the gold scar is still such a go-to, and I'll tell you why. The thing with the gold scar, alright, with the gold scar, if you hit people with a headshot, it does 72 damage. So just hitting them with one headshot, getting that first damage in on them, that can open up the fight completely for you and can allow you to push the enemy, to bounce pad over to them, to win a shotgun or SMG spray battle because of that first original 72 hit, which is such a major key to have with a gun like the gold scar, and that's why it's number 1 on my list. Probably the most consistent gun throughout the life cycle of this game. It's always been amazing, and gold scar coming in at number 1 best ranked weapon as of right now. Who knows, maybe one day that will change. Back in season 4, I think there's weapons better, but as of right now, that's my list. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Drop a like on this thing, subscribe if you guys are new. Have a great night, and let me know your list of your like top 3 or top 5 weapons down in the comment section down below. That's about it, guys. Drop a like, sub if you guys are new, and have a great night. I'm out. Peace.